We are going to discuss the impact of the fascist regime on education and women in Italy.
Mussolini gave education a high profile from the beginning due to the catch-them-young approach to indoctrination.
From 1923, Catholic education was made compulsory in primary schools to enforce not only Catholic beliefs but also the fascist regime on children. He did this by making it obligatory to use government textbooks by 1928.
The curriculum was dramatically remodeled from 1926 to provide a more elitist and academic approach. This encouraged children to work harder from a younger age. The regime emphasized making a cult of vitality and rejuvenation from the beginning.
There was a stressful atmosphere at the time, and it was easier to go along with the changes rather than oppose them. The youth activities outside school intensified this peer pressure.
There was an emphasis on sport in the fascist youth organizations. The Littoriale della Sporta is a good example of this because it promoted Italian strength.
However, there was a strong paramilitary element that forced the children to wear uniforms and to partake in military practices, such as rallies and parades. There was heavy propaganda in these youth groups to promote loyalty to Mussolini and pride in the nation.
Another aspect of the fascist culture was the views of women and family in Italian society. One law that Mussolini implemented was a marriage loan to couples so that they wouldn't need to pay back if the wife had 4 children. In 1925, Mussolini set up the National Organization for Maternity and Infants that gave more money to maternity care and assistance for abandoned children.
Be that as it may, the fascist regime was supported by the Catholic Church in the battle for births. They regarded the modern urban woman as promoted submissive women and strong mothers.
Mussolini did, on the other hand, set up the Fasci Femminili political organization for women. Hundreds of thousands of women joined, and they felt like it got them involved in the political aspects of their country.
Whilst they felt they were involved, but it was very local and small scale. Mussolini also used it as a method of promoting the right values. Mussolini also created more hostility towards women in the workplace and forced employers to only take on 10% of the workforce as women. Women who went to university could not find a job that was suited to their qualifications due to the high-paid jobs being given to male fascist supporters.
I think that Mussolini managed to promote fascism to children via youth organizations using sports to show Italian strength and teamwork.
Actually, Mussolini forced fascism onto women and children through biased education and constricting laws and policies. However, whilst the majority of children wanted to be involved, they didn't necessarily support fascism. Women did not conform to the fascist idealization of the wife and women in general and preferred the modern, slim woman they saw in popular media.